Hi, hello. Welcome to Kaalagathi. My name is Ravishankar. Today, we are going to discuss what happens when multiple planets conjunct in the same sign or same bhava, same house. Here, conjunction means they are tightly conjunct. Okay. When they are in same nakshatra or its tight conjunction is below 5 degrees. Okay, Shem pada. These are the tight conjunctions. Okay. So this conjunction we need to extremely need to give importance if it is in 10 degrees or in same nakshatra. In same nakshatra, that means a nakshatra is having 4 padas, in any pada. Okay? If the planets are sitting in same nakshatra or below 10 degrees, we need to consider it as a tight conjunction. What happens when multiple planets, okay, for example, 2 planets, 3 planets, 4 planets, 5 planets, or 6, 7, 8. So when multiple planets conjunct on the same sign, what will happen? So the energies of planet means what? Our behaviors, different behaviors. The energies of different planets when conjunct in the same sign, the greater amount of energy flow will happen in that Rashi or Bhava. Greater energy will flow in that house. We need to understand the basics of that planet. Planet means the positions of a planet, celestial bodies, which influence the human behavior. These, there are 12 houses in astrology, and each represents a different aspect of our life. In each house, we will do different kind of works. Planet gives that kind of energy, push to do that work. So here, when the more planets meet in the same house, there are powerful flow of energy resulting unique blend of thoughts, expressions will aggravate in that house. The conjunction of planetary planets, when it is strong, the power is very strong and amplifies the energy which planets involved and create a unique interactions through that house or Rashi. It will give profound impact of the life. So we need to see which house, particularly which house, which Rashi they conjunct. We have 12 houses. First house represents our character identity. And second house represents our values, wealth, money. Third house is all about communication, caliber, parakramastana. Fourth house represents mother, family, emotional structure. Fifth house represents love, romance, children. Sixth house represents our conflicts, daily routines. Seventh house represents relationships, partnerships, business, marriage, all these things will come in the seventh house. Eighth house represents sudden events, transformations. Ninth house represents higher education. 10th house is career, name and fame. 11th house is all about friend circle, social circle, public image, social image. 12th house represents money, time, expenditure, wasting time and money, expenditure, spirituality, all these things come in the 12th house. When the multiple planets, when conjunct in these houses, there is a large power of amplifying power will generate in that house. For example, if more planets conjunct in third house represents caliber, parakrama, learning skills, talents, showcasing hobbies, all these things will give a greater amplification because of 3 planets conjunction. Whether it is positive way or negative way, that's okay. But there will be a strong amplification of this parakramastana, caliber, showcasing caliber. When these planets, multiple planets, sitting in the 10th house, that means there is a greater importance for the name and fame and career. So this person need to strive hard for a reputation, image. This person will strive hard for reputation, name and fame in career. Whether it is positive or negative, it depends on the which planets involved in that conjunction. When multiple planets are in 12th house, for example, 12th house is all about wasting time and money. So these planets will make that person to waste time and money and make him to travel towards spirituality. So the theme of the house is very important. And next comes Rashi. Rashi is also very, very much important because the planets, they are like chefs. So our house is the result. Rashi is the raw material. By utilizing that raw material, planets will cook something, okay, and it gives that result of that bhava. Okay. So here Rashi is also very important. Which nakshatra the conjunction is happened, the nakshatra is also play a vital role. Suppose many planets conjunct in Leo. Leo is all about authority, domination, controlling, bossism. When many planets conjunct here, there is a greater amplification of energy will happen in this Leo. Hence, there will be greater importance to in getting that authority, that showcasing that commanding nature. So there will be a greater influence will happen based on the nakshatra. For example, if Mercury Venus conjunct Mercury Venus conjunct in Taurus. Mercury Venus conjunct in Taurus. Taurus is all about finance and wealth related matters. So this person will enjoy finance and wealth related matters and he will communicate and showcase intelligence in these matters. Yeah. There is a Mercury energy and Venus energy combinedly acting in Taurus. Then this will become a powerful tight conjunction when these two planets are in same nakshatra. Suppose, for example, it is on Rohini nakshatra. Rohini nakshatra means development. Rohini nakshatra means development. Hence, Venus all represents happiness and Mercury is all represents intellectual. So there is a greater development of happiness and intellectual, and whatever the bhava they are seating, okay, that will amplify the result. Suppose these are in third house, Venus, Mercury conjunct in third house. That means this person showcase caliber. Third house is all about a caliber, showcasing parakrama, caliber. So this person will learn skills and talents to become a happy person, and he will also utilize the intelligence because there is a kind of a rapport between Venus and Mercury. They are well aligned, well balanced energies. If they are conjunct, there is a peace and harmony in that house. And this person will enjoy a lot by learning skills and talents, interests. And he will also showcase intelligence. This also, we need to consider what is the bhava and what is the rashi and what is the nakshatra. When more planets are in single house, they combine their energies with their architectural forms, creating a symphony. So the possibilities may amplify. When many planets align and share similar energies, they can express a harmonious and complete expression of theme of this house. This combination provide well opportunities, personal growth, and gifts to the life. When, on contrary, when the planet energy is clash, okay, suppose Venus and Mercury are both align each other very good. Okay. When Mercury Mars conjunct, This is a clash because Mercury energy is different and Mars energy is different. Okay. This cause internal tensions and problems, obstacles, and missing of that opportunity and doing a lot of hard work to catch that opportunities. So then sometimes there will be a neutral. Okay. Sometimes the planet can form a perfect balance and one can act a link between others. Okay. One planet can become a link between others. This can lead more uniformity of that theme of the house. So here, let us see, there are some planets. Jupiter is the planet. Jupiter, Venus can align with any other planet. So Mercury, Moon can align with any other planet. Mercury Moon alignment depends on the whether it is conjunct with malefic planet or benefic planet. They become malefic or benefic. So they become a mediators planet, mediating planets. So when comes to the sun when conjunct with other planets, the combustion will happen. So it will burn out other planets. So there will be a no kind of results from other planets. How many planets are conjunct with sun? Those planets will combust. Those planets will combust. So burn out. Hence, what is that mean? There are a greater level of energy of sun which will burn out and those planets in those areas, in those bhavas, because of that person ego, domination, authority, he will not get fruitful results. When it comes to Saturn, when other planets conjunct with Saturn, Saturn is kind of a rules, regulations, and discipline. Okay. So other planets need to give results by following rules and regulations, organized, structured way of living. Then only this Saturn will give the permission to give results of that particular bhava, or else he will be locked. When it comes to Ketu, Ketu is also disconnects. Whatever the planets conjunct with Ketu, that planet need to disconnect. It should not work for his own life. It need to work for others people's life. So it's kind of a disconnection. You need to serve others, or else it will not give any benefits. Here, these three planets are more relevant. Okay, they will dominate other planets. Next comes Rahu. Whenever Rahu conjunct with other planets, those planets will get amplification. Okay, it's a kind of a push energy. Rahu is a kind of a push energy. It's a volcanic effect. So whenever Rahu conjunct with other planets, he will transform like that planet only. Suppose, for example, Rahu conjunct with Mars, it's double Mars effect. When Rahu conjunct with Sun, it's a double Sun effect. Okay? He will mask like other planet and he will behave like that planet only. So it's a kind of a more energy of that planet when Rahu conjunct. When Rahu conjunct with multiple planets, then Rahu okay, blow out those planets. So kind of a bigger energy is happening. So you need to be very calm and balanced kind of approach because you will get a lot of energy there. When Mars conjunct with other planets, if Mars is dominating in their favorite places like Aries, Scorpio, and in Capricorn, in these places, Mars will showcase aggression, heroism. So Mars will not take time to listen to others. Mars is natural instincts. He will go with the natural instincts. Okay. There is no time to other planets. They need to run along with Mars. Okay. So here there will be a fast and speedy decisions need to taken. Okay, wherever Mars is sitting. So when Mercury conjunct with Mars, for example, Mercury need to have some time to think and showcase intelligence or to prepare plans, but Mars will not give that much time to Mercury. Here, Mercury will suffer. Hence, the Mars is the dominating factor, which will take your time, take other planets' time. When Mars conjunct with Saturn, Saturn will apply brakes to the Mars. He will capture. So because Saturn is a bigger power in the conjunction. So here we need to understand when planets conjunct with Mars, they don't have that much time to think. Okay. Unless Saturn or Sun, which can combust or lock up, like Ketu can lock up the Mars energy. Saturn will apply brakes to the Mars energy. Okay. Other planets will suffer because of Mars energy. So, Sun, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Mars, these are the powerful planets. So, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Moon are beneficial planets, which are soft planets. They can easily influenced by these stronger planets. Jupiter is also stronger planet. Whichever conjunct Jupiter, whatever the planets conjunct with Jupiter, it will get a higher knowledge. Okay. Suppose Mars conjunct with Jupiter, in the heroism, aggressiveness, motivation, in those areas, the person will get higher knowledge. But Mars will influence Jupiter so that these people may be fanatics. That means they are mad with their religion, fanatics. So they are mad with whatever the beliefs they have. They are very mad on those beliefs. Okay. It's influencing the Jupiter. But Jupiter, whichever the planet, it's conjunct, the Jupiter will give that what is right, what is wrong, and showcase the direction. When Venus conjunct, Venus represents all about relationships, maintaining relationships, proper relationships, and getting happiness from the others. But when conjunct with Sun or Saturn, Ketu, Rahu, Mars, it will affect very badly because of that rudeness. It will showcase in the relationships because of these malefic energies will dominate Venus. When it conjuncts Jupiter, Jupiter will show what is right, what is wrong, and it showcases the direction in kind of a happiness, enjoyments. In those things, the person will get right direction. So Venus will suffer when Venus conjunct with Jupiter or Moon or Mercury. It will give a wonderful kind of a theme expression in that house or bhava. When it comes to Mercury, Mercury is all about communication and intelligence. It needs time, some time. It whenever it when it conjunct with the benefic planets or malefic planets, it will turn out like a benefic or malefic. So we need to see in which degrees, which to which planet it is very closer. When it is very closer to malefic planets, then it will turn out as a malefic. When it is closer to benefic planets, it will become a benefic. So when suppose when it conjuncts with Sun, the communication intelligence, the Sun domination, authority, all these things will come into the communication and intelligence. The person will showcase domination, authority in the communication and authority. When Mercury conjunct with Rahu, it's like a boom of Mercury energy. It's a double Mercury effect. Lot of communication will happen, lot of intelligence. It's kind of with Rahu. So the Mercury is like a catalyst. It will enhance that kind of experiments with the communication and intelligence. So the greater influence of other planets will happen on the Mercury. It will be very good when it conjunct with the Sun, Venus, especially Venus. So the communication intelligence will bring happiness. His communication is very sweet, and it will make other people happy. The moon. The moon is all about love, emotions, and affections. It should be alone. It should not conjunct with other planets. It will be very good when it conjunct with Jupiter, because Jupiter will tell what is right, what is wrong, and it will show the direction for the emotions, love emotions. So hence, that heart will feel very light because it is receiving that knowledge, gnana, from the Jupiter. It will be very good conjunction. It's called Gajakesara Yoga. So when it conjunct with other planets like Saturn is all about rules, regulations, discipline. So the love, emotions, and affections need to grow in an organized and structured way, and it need to be very professional. Here, Moon will suffer a lot when it conjunct with the malefic planets. So this alignments, when the neutral planets or friendly planets conjunct, it will give a right symphony, perfect balance. So it will take time when it conjunct with the opposite energies. Okay. So adaptability, these conjunctions will struggle adapt, and it will give frictions, dilemma, delusions. The conjunction is very interesting and very difficult to analyze, but when we focus on the energies, okay, of that particular bhava and particular rashi, particular house or zodiac sign and nakshatra, will bring a lot of energy. It is producing a lot of energy. We need to utilize that energy in a proper way, or else the life become more difficult and obstacles. It will give more obstacles. When we know the energy, the transformation of energy, utilization of energy, if we know that, if we get that knowledge, your life will be a balanced game. So here, the more planets increase, the count increases, that kind of a energy also increases, that friction also increases, the obstacles also increases. We need to have such a commitment. We need to think and analyze that energies. We need to understand the energies so that we can utilize the powers what we have. So this is the result when multiple planets conjunct in a house or rashi or nakshatra. These are the results. When dominating planets are in the houses, so that planet have a greater influence on your life. Suppose all the planets are with Ketu. So Ketu will disconnect all the things. The person, whenever he want to go in a materialistic world, it will disconnect. When it is Saturn, we need to be very organized and structured way of living, or else Saturn will not lead you. When it comes to Sun, Sun is all about domination, authority, bossism. So the ego factor will come into the play. It will burn out all the things. It's combustion. Like this, we need to analyze. It's not a simple kind of a, because we are having 9 planets, and the multiple conjunctions will happen, may happen. Okay, this is a simple introductory, okay, summary kind of a video. This video will be in YouTube. It will be streamed in the YouTube. So please like, comment, share this video. Hope you liked it. So we'll come with next another topic in the coming days or week. So thank you. Thank you for watching.